Hello YouTube, Sean the Ghost Cobb coming to you here from the side porch. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all had a good, hope you had a good weekend. Before we get started on my catch-up video here, we are drinking a cup of mud this morning, and with it, none other than the Missouri Meerschaum 5th Avenue Bowl straight bit, and in it, McClellan's 3 Cherries is what we're puffing on today. So, wow. My last video was packing my pipes to travel. So, obviously I'm home. Great weekend. Great week, actually, in Pittsburgh. Got to spend some time with my aunt and my uncle, and got to stay on the farm, which is always good for me. It helps me recharge my batteries, and just brings back a lot of my good childhood memories. You know, I unfortunately didn't have a real great childhood, but I went up there, I always had a good time, and I have a lot of very fond memories of my pap and my uncle Dave. So it was nice to go up there and spend some time up there and, you know, do that. Caught up on some videos. Got some new subscribers. Next video, I'm going to do a catch-up list, thanking those that have subscribed. I usually send you an email or a reply right away for your subscription. Really appreciate it, and yeah, I'm a pretty personal guy. I try to talk to everybody, you know, and try to thank everybody. So with that in mind, we'll do that next video, I reckon. And so went up to Pittsburgh. Got to spend some time with Uncle Dave and Aunt Janet. Always fantastic. Got to go to the senior home there where they put my Uncle Jake. I don't think Uncle Jake's ready for the senior home yet, but they felt it was time. So he is 94 years old, and he is one of a kind, let me tell you. He still cut his own wood. Still split his own wood. The only thing he needed help with was the pull starts. He couldn't pull start. He just didn't have the strength in himself to do it. So, kept his garden, maintained his garden. You know. So I got to visit with him for about an hour or so, probably about an hour and a half. I spent with Uncle Jake, and that was really cool. Really excited about that. And of course, he gave me the devil for my one cane, which is funny. I have a cane that's mulberry, and it's twisted. And I just stained it real quick, you know. And Uncle Jake used to redo furniture as well as a little hobby. He used to tinker around with that. So Uncle Jake thought it was beautiful, loved it. He says it can be more beautiful though if you do this. You need to sand this, and you need to do this. Okay, Uncle Jake, I'll do that. Okay. I says, I'll bring it back to show you when I'm done. So, now I got a project to do. So I'm going to resand that cane down and redo it so I can take it back home and show Uncle Jake my skills, I guess. Or lack of skills, so we'll see how that works out. He used to take people's junk furniture and redo it and then sell it. Amazing work Uncle Jake used to do, so he did. You know. So, that was great. And then we come home, and I found out that one of my fellow brothers from the fire department, the neighboring fire station, passed away. Kind of a sad day. A sad but happy return. Sad to see him go because he's left 2 daughters behind. He was a great father, and he was just a great man. He was one of those guys that loved to take the young kids, the young bucks under his wing, and teach them the way of what to do, what not to do, you know, when to get excited, when not to get excited, and all that stuff. And Doug won his fight with cancer yesterday. I do say won because he won. And the reason why I say he won is because he's no longer in pain. He's now walking with the Lord, and he has no pain. He's put all his weight back on, and he's as healthy as a horse. So he's, I'm sure, helping with the fire department upstairs, so to say. So this one's for you, Doug. I love you, brother. I'm going to miss you. On the other note, we'll change gears here before I get too emotional. Handlebar Mike did an awesome video and gave me a shout out. Mike, I love you, bro. You're awesome. You have influenced me to listen to people but not take it all to heart. I have certainly asked a lot of questions. Seeing I am a no-tech guy living in a high-tech world, I am certainly asking questions because, ladies and gentlemen, this running the YouTube channel is not easy. That was one of the reasons why I was so hesitant on jumping on and doing it. But I took the leap and I love it. I'm glad I did. I made a lot of friends. Farmer Brad 06, he just subscribed to me while I was gone in Pittsburgh. And I watched one of his videos this morning, and apparently there's a tobacco club that you can get involved in. They send you big bags of goodies. It's like Christmas every month, man. I'm all about that. So that is something that I'm going to look into with my wife, and we'll look into that and see what I can do there. But speaking of my wife, of course, my aunt does a lot of crafting, so we had to go to a Hobby Lobby up in Pittsburgh, okay? Bought a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of stuff for her business, and she picks up these pretty cool, they look like chalkboard labels. They're real neat and fancy, and she picks up a pack of markers for him. I'm like, what are they for? She says, they're for your tobacco. She goes, I don't like those ugly labels that you handmade on your jars in your cabinet, and I don't think they'll look nicer like this. So, no, okay. So we got home yesterday and started laundry and all that, so I decided to break out the labels and start, tearing them down and putting new labels on them. I don't have it out here today. I'm sorry, fellas. I forgot about it, but today I just got the old bag that was sent to me from Pipes and Cigars. I didn't get enough to put it in a jar. It wasn't really worth that, so. No. But the labels look awesome. I put them on there, and they're really cool. They look beautiful. So word to the wise, if the wife suggests something, go into it open-minded, because, guys, most of the time, they're right. So, just my little piece of advice from that. Well, other than that, guys, that's really all that's going on. I don't know what else to really go into other than I'm glad to be home. I hated to leave there, but anyway, I'm glad to be home. It's autumn is definitely here, so it is, and leaves are falling. It's chillier. I'm a little excited about it because this is my first fall as a pipe smoker, so that's exciting as well. But so until we can get together and pack another pipe out of the Corinthians, let all what you do be done out of love. You take care, and God bless.